Hey friends, it's Christina from Voyager. Thanks for joining us again for part 2 of our WTF Series. In this week's episode, we're going to be talking about blockchain. As always, we'll keep these videos short and to the point, and if you want to check out more information, check out wannalernthree.xyz. As we ventured into a universe that is cryptocurrency, we should first talk about the life force that powers the entire network, and that is blockchain. If cryptocurrency is the computer, then blockchain is the motherboard. It's essential to making crypto work as a virtual currency. We're going to tackle 3 questions. 1, what is blockchain? 2, what's the difference between blockchain and what we use now? 3, why is it important to me? Let's go. What is blockchain technology? The easiest way to explain it is by saying blockchain is a database that is not managed by a single company. Instead, it's managed by multiple people, making it a peer-to-peer database and thereby making it decentralized. For instance, crypto is a digital asset or a computer-generated file. Anyone can make them and replicate it. Blockchain provides a digital record of these assets and verifies whether the sender actually has the assets for the transaction, and also ensures that once the asset is sent, that it can't be sent again. A great analogy would be if all of your friends had all the same receipts of what you bought, and you wanted to sell a hat you bought to another person. All of your friends could verify to the buyer that you actually do have the hat, and the buyer can trust the transaction will go through as promised. Essentially, blockchain is a way to send and share data in an encrypted way, which has checks and balances across the board to make sure that the true data is being sent and received. There are public blockchains, which I'm sure you probably heard of, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Cardano, and many others. There are also private blockchains, like many companies are using blockchain tech internally to safeguard information about potential hackers or anyone really trying to manipulate the data. What's the difference between what we use now and blockchain? Like we said, normally all data would be used every day is held by one single person or company. And there's a lot of power in that. For instance, Google has amassed so much data about each person who uses their service that there's no checks or balances about how that data moves, who is looking at that data, where that data is, and where the data is being changed. It also allows for the opportunity for hackers to get access to the information because of all that information is being held in one centralized place. So there's less security. Blockchain transactions operate on a peer-to-peer network, which allows users to break down information into different pieces like blocks, and those blocks are then shared to everyone. It encrypts that information in such a way that it creates an anonymous network. Bottom line, the community owns the information, and there is only a few ways to determine whose data is whose without their wallet address, or in other words, their encryption key. With these complex security parameters and network systems, blockchain tech makes it fundamentally impossible to corrupt or change transaction records. Right now, the most recognized use of blockchain is with finance or cryptocurrency, but we're seeing a lot more companies use it to protect information. We're even seeing hospitals use blockchain to protect patient data. Hundreds of millions of global transactions happen every day without the red tape or fear of data corruption because of blockchain. Now, time for a reality check. It's not all cupcakes and rainbows and Bitcoin bounties. With great power comes great responsibility. And unfortunately, there are those who are taking advantage of the anonymous power of blockchain for unsavory and less than desirable transactions. Read illegal. And those who have used blockchain to defraud people and institutions for their money. We can't ignore the potential for misuse of this peer-to-peer network. That's why it's really important to protect yourself and encrypt your wallets and passwords, and always have a hard copy of any keys, phrases, passwords you use to access your digital accounts. But in essence, blockchain still provides a great way to keep people honest. Why is this important to me? One thing about blockchain tech is that it really keeps information safe. which could be really important to make sure that your personal information isn't shared. We're going to see a lot more companies begin to use blockchain in their operations, and we could see it begin to affect how you interact with them. With more companies realizing how much they can protect themselves and create a new level of trust using blockchain, we're going to have to get more comfortable seeing wallets and crypto and tokens in our everyday lives. More companies are incorporating blockchain and crypto solutions for shopping, travel, music, you name it, because the idea of building trust about where money is going, where it will end up, and who really has it is appealing to a lot more companies than you think. If you're really excited about the idea of being able to go to any website, maintain control over your personal data, and to use any kind of currency you would like, then blockchain technology is the best thing since sliced bread for you. That's a wrap on this video. If you want to learn more about what blockchain technology is, check out our website, wanttolearnweb3.xyz, and we'll see you next week with What the F is Crypto and Tokens.